Yo, what is up, guys? Dark here. I'm back with another comment. I'm going to be telling you guys what I think of Halo 5 so far. I'm going to start off with the campaign because that's the main part of the game, in my opinion. And I love playing multiplayer, but campaign, that's what got me into Halo to begin with. So, one major thing about the campaign that kind of disappointed me personally, that I feel like 343 should have told us beforehand, but if they told people beforehand, they probably would have lost a lot of sales. But the fact that you only play as Chief in 3 missions out of the 15 missions sold in the game, I guess you can't even call that 15 missions because there are like 3 missions where you're just walking around, you press about 5 buttons and that's the mission. So I feel like those two things really kind of ruined the campaign experience for me a little bit. I mean, it kind of hyped it up to be this big thing, and when you have Chief only being in the game 3 times, I don't know if you guys could hear like my neighbor weed whacking or something. I hope that's not a distraction, but when you only have your main character of a game in 3 missions and you introduce someone new, you're not going to care for Locke nearly as much. And I feel like that kind of happened to me. I mean, I knew about Locke, I watched, the series and everything, but people aren't going to have a strong attachment to this character because first game, not everyone watched the miniseries. So you kind of shove this character down our throats that a lot of people don't even really necessarily care about. And a lot of people don't really feel compelled to play through the game. I mean, people obviously want to know what happens, but we really wanted to play, a 50% split, kind of like in Halo 2. Halo 2 had a better Arbiter to Master Chief ratio than this game. At least Halo 2 they would switch off. This game is like you would play a bunch of missions in a row and have a blue team mission. And I feel like that was a really bad step in 343's campaign direction. I feel like that really ruined it. Ruined the potential of it. I think it could have been amazing if we kind of had a little bit more balanced aspect of the campaign. But I think the thing that really made up the campaign personally for myself was the ending. The ending was amazing. I'm not going to spoil it here. Not everyone may have played through it, but the ending is actually amazing. I love this game's ending. I think it's the best ending since Halo 3. I love Halo 3's big cliffhanger drop ending. I love that. A lot of people don't like cliffhanger type endings, but I'm a sucker for them. I love cliffhangers. As long as they, make another game to come out, that follows up to that. So I feel like when this game story, when people like play through the whole game and they see the ending, a lot of people are going to be mad at the beginning. And I really don't give them, I mean that's their opinion. I would be kind of mad too, but the fact that you're gonna have another game coming out and you're gonna have another game to finish that story is gonna be all the more better, and we're gonna appreciate this game a lot. This game's ending a lot more when the next Halo comes out. I mean the main story, but I really liked campaign for the most part. The levels were they're really innovative. I really thought they were something new and fresh to Halo, and there were so many different pathways to do. They go down one area, I love that, and it added so much variety to the gameplay. And I feel like they did a great job on that. The gameplay aspects and the environments in the campaign were really good. Some of the enemies were kind of annoying, like the Warden. The Warden was really annoying. If you guys don't know who that is, he's like the main robot guy in the trailers you saw. And fighting him is really annoying. I'm not going to mention who you fight him as or what happens like in terms of story, but you fight him quite a few times, and there's one fight that made me just want to kind of go back into the campaign on heroic or normal, because on legendary that fight was annoying doing it like a full party of friends. So the thing about that boss is he has this one attack where it literally it's like a binary rifle at you. Like he shoots it so fast and it's really hard to dodge. I really don't know the specific name of an attack, but it shoots at you so fast and it's really annoying. You cannot dodge it. Like you could thrust and it'll still hit you. Other than that, the game was pretty difficult. It's probably the hardest Halo game I've ever played on Legendary, especially like a full party and stuff. You guys got to really work together to do good. I'm currently playing the game on solo. I'm on like the 15th, not 15th mission. I'm on the 5th mission on solo. So I'm gonna be going for that 100G achievement. Me doing it by myself. So pretty much it for the campaign. I actually enjoyed it. It was pretty good. I feel like some things could have been explained a little bit more. People who don't read the books, they need to be included a little bit more. I read the books and stuff. I know about the extended lore, but a majority of Halo fans don't, so we're kind of excluding a majority there, and that's really not good. Other than that, it was a pretty fun game. I love this game's campaign. The ending was one of my favorites in any Halo. But now let's get to the meat and bones, I guess. The thing that'll make this game last for 3 more years to the next Halo game. The thing that people really wanted to see Halo go back to, the multiplayer. The multiplayer is the main thing. People just, I want to play that multiplayer, yeah, and all that stuff, I love multiplayer. I love campaign. I love both. But multiplayer in this game, man. This multiplayer is amazing. Gameplay wise, let me just start off with the gameplay. I love this game's gameplay mechanics down to the bone. Like, this game it's Halo in my opinion. It's not like a Halo we've ever played before. It's not like, you can't really compare this game to Halo 1. You can't compare this game to Halo 2. You can't compare it to Halo 3. I tried explaining in my videos. I mean, you can't even compare it to Halo 4. I tried to explain in my videos beforehand, before this game even came out. I tried to explain to people there's no Halo game you can play that will necessarily, you know, prepare you for this game. And people were playing MCC and stuff, trying to warm up, and I can understand that to a point, like in your main gun battles, but overall the way this game plays is far different from most Halo games, and that's one thing I noticed a lot of people have a hard time adjusting to in this game. If you play this game like you play Halo 3, you're not going to be good at the game. I've seen a lot of people try playing this game like they're Halo 3. They were good at Halo 3, they get on this game, they're not good at all. And a lot of people need to adjust to that. I think a truly good player, if you guys really want to be a good Halo player, you have to learn that each Halo game is slightly different from each other. You can't play all of them like the same way. I'm not the best Halo player, I'm not the best at all Halos, but you cannot play Halo 1 like you could Halo 3. That's just fact, you know? But this game, I think, is definitely one of the biggest changes in Halo we've seen since like Halo 1 to Halo 2. I feel like the gameplay is fundamentally different, especially with the new clamber mechanics and, you know, the, what do you call it? Oh my gosh, forgot the name of it for a second. The thruster pack and everything, you know, it really adds a whole new dynamic into the game. So when you add like a new mechanic such as the thruster pack and stuff and things like that, it adds a whole new element of gameplay that you have to, you know, play by. You have to play by Halo 5's rules. You can't play by Halo 3's rules. This is definitely, in my opinion, the biggest change we've ever seen. But I really like I still feel like everything takes skill in this game. I think it's definitely the hardest Halo game to pick up and play, honestly. A lot of people like accuse 343 trying to make things noob friendly, and I'll admit they kind of did that in Halo 4. Everything was kind of easy. The auto aim was on like 100%, dude. It was amazing. But in this game, the auto aim is much lower, and the strafe and the movement is much faster, so it creates for you have to be really good with your aim to truly be good at this game, and I really like that. It really makes it so it takes skill to kill everyone now, because pretty much everyone has a chance to turn the tables on you if you get in a gunfight with them. If you're getting shot, you can just turn around, thrust it to the left, and throw out their shot completely if you use it the right way, and I love that about this game. And I love the new little slide mechanic. A lot of people don't use that, but if you're turning a corner or something and you're sliding, some people I seen like this freak out, dude. They're just like shooting all over like where my head was and stuff. I'm like dodging below bullets and stuff, and I really like that's a really useful mechanic too that not a lot of people utilize, and I think it's pretty important. The crouching and the strafing movements I love. If you guys didn't see my tutorial video, I really recommend when you play this game, if you're in a gunfight, in a strafe fight, gunfight, whatever you want to call it, crouch in the middle of it. Like if you're really weak or if you're like half shield, just kind of throw a deep crouch in your strafe, and you will throw off people's shots. And if you could use that to your advantage and make them miss 1 or 2 shots and tip the fight a little bit over to your favor, that is amazing without even having to use your thrust or anything, just because of the base movement in this game. I love the speed, feels beautiful, and everything about this game's strafing mechanics are beautiful. I think it's the best strafe I've ever had in a Halo game. I think Halo 4 actually had really good strafe mechanics. That's one thing a lot of people don't give Halo 4 credit for, but Halo 4 had pretty good strafe mechanics in my opinion. But in this game, I feel like they've increased the mechanics of the game tenfold. They're amazing. So I really recommend you guys try doing that in the game. In terms of balance, like power weapons and everything, and the pistol starts, a lot of people are kind of talking about. I'm gonna kind of give you guys my general thoughts on that too. The pistol, in my opinion, is an amazing weapon. I think this is the best pistol we've ever had. You know, since Halo 1, in my opinion. We've never had a pistol this lethal and this deadly before. The reason why I think they used the pistol instead of the battle rifle starts, which everyone is asking for, or I see a lot of people asking for, is because the pistol takes a lot more skill to use, in my opinion, over the battle rifle. The battle rifle, I've noticed a little bit of auto aim on it. Like from distance, I see my bullets like curving off my reticle just to hit the guy. I mean, it's not a crazy amount to the point where it's kind of unskillful, but I noticed that a little bit, and I feel like the battle rifle is a little bit, even though there's reduced auto aim, I feel like it's much easier to use the battle rifle than the pistol in this game, and that's just my opinion. I think that's the reason why they did that. They made the BR more of a power weapon. So far, I don't really have too many complaints, but I actually like it. You could outgun people with the pistol with the battle rifle, but if they're at range, you're not going to do that, honestly. At the end of the day, you kind of have to play smart with your battles with the pistol, especially if you see someone with the DMR BR. But I really don't mind the pistol so far. I mean, it's not too cheap. I don't think it's crazy like good where you could cross map people with it unless you have really good accuracy. But I'm so far liking the pistol starts. I really want to hear you guys' reaction on that, because I'm kind of on the fence about like should I do BR starts or should I do pistol starts. I feel like They should test it out, kind of mix it up, make a playlist, and get community feedback. Because personally, myself, I'm up for either way. I mean, I know I made a video on the Halo 5 starting weapon, what should be the Halo 5 starting weapon, but I'm starting to think that the pistol is actually a really good weapon. It's a really fun weapon to use and takes a lot of skill to use. So, I mean, I'm not complaining about that. But the assault rifle, I will kind of complain about. The assault rifle, I feel like is a little bit too strong, especially with the radar too. A lot of people could just sit there and camp around corners since the radar is really not that big. People that could sit corners, or they could be standing still for a second and just wait for you to turn that corner and you're done and you have a pistol in your hand. You're not prepared for that at all. I really feel like that assault rifle is super strong. I think they should nerf it down a little bit. You guys probably been seeing in the gameplay in the background how fast the assault rifle melts you. But I think they should kind of nerf that down a little bit. But, it's a starting weapon, so I think they just tried buffing it up, because, you start with that every single time in every game mode pretty much in Halo 5. So, I'm kind of on the fence about the assault rifle. But in terms of power weapons and everything, I feel like everything is very balanced. I feel like the plasma caster and Hydra are very underrated weapons. A lot of people just walk over it, and I feel like that's kind of a mistake because I think I should make like a tutorial on how to use those weapons because I'm using it to great effect, and I feel like they're really good power weapons. I honestly rather have a Hydra over rocket launchers in some situations, but I really love the Hydra and plasma caster. Those weapons are really underrated, and especially plasma caster. That gun is amazing if you really know how to use it. But I think I may make a tutorial on that if you guys really want to see something like that. But other than that, I mean, the multiplayer is very balanced. It's very different from every other Halo game we played before. A lot of people may not like the new direction that Halo has taken. I personally like it myself. A lot of people wanted to see the old Halo, slower paced style of gameplay where you can't sprint, you can't slide, you can't clamber and all this stuff. But I kind of came to a conclusion on this a few days ago, or I guess a few weeks ago, that do I really want to play like Halo 2 and 3 for the next 10 years? I feel like 343 and Bungie have their own different styles of Halo game that we kind of have to get used to. I'm not going to say if you don't like 343 style, don't complain about it. I mean, feel free to complain about it. If you really feel like something's unbalanced, go ahead and say it. But I think people have to realize 343's Halo is a little bit different from Bungie's Halo. Bungie had that slower paced Halo game, and 343, they're trying to go for the faster paced, more modern, and they're trying to put a modern spin on Halo. It's kind of like the soundtrack to Halo 5 itself. It has the old Halo theme to it, but it has that modern spin to it. I mean, we can't be having the same thing for 20 years of gameplay. I mean, that'll just get stale, and people are going to be like, oh man, why is Halo the same every year? We're going to kind of be put in the same situation as Call of Duty, Hope you guys kind of enjoyed my little rambling there on Halo 5. Leave a comment what you guys think, what you guys thought about my opinions, first of all, and what do you guys think of the game so far? What are your thoughts? I really want to hear the community's feedback on this game because I want this game to be good. I really want this game to be the best it possibly can be, and I really want to hear what people have problems with, what people hate about the game, what people like about the game, and so I could, kind of formulate my own opinion on it too. And there's a lot of things that probably kind of overlooked in this video, but I'll probably touch upon it in another video. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for all the support on my channel. I just hit 300 subs, and that's amazing. It really is amazing, guys. I love it. It's crazy to me, like the fact that I hit 300 subs playing a game that I truly love. I think I'm at like 310 already, or 300, yeah, 310. That's crazy to me. I'm just sitting here thinking like, wow, I truly love making these videos for you guys. I truly love playing Halo. Like, you guys, any of my friends, all I've been playing for the past few months mainly is Halo. Like, I haven't really touched really many other games, but I play Halo any chance I get, anytime I have free time, and it's amazing just seeing all my hard work in my videos and my commentary, my passion for the game kind of translate over to people supporting me on my channel. That's really cool. Just keep supporting me, guys. Thank you guys so much. It really helps the Halo community also because my channel was kind of small. It was kind of made in the dark times of Halo, before MCC came out and after Halo 4 came out. In that period, it was like a dark time, and now Halo 5 came out. Everyone's all happy and excited. We get to play a new game. We get to critique a new game and put our thoughts and opinions on it. And we actually have a game company that's sitting here backing the game, and they're gonna put updates and add DLC, and it's really cool. It seems like Halo's really on a rise. In my opinion, I truly love Halo 5. Halo 5 is an amazing Halo game. There's some things that people may not like, but there's a lot of things that I like over the dislikes in this game. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'm out. Peace. Victory.